Hi everyone, today is a very special video because we are joined by Charmie here.
Hello.
Who is one of India's top designers. Charmie, you've done designing all your life.
Yes.
You studied designing in IIT Guwahati, then you went to Harvard. Wow, and then you worked at Microsoft, in Razorpay, in Unacademy, and you were the lead designer there in many places. So guys, we are in safe hands here and she's going to review 12 chess websites.
And something I know is design. But
I'm poor at design.
How are you doing this then, Sagar? Why are you interested in doing anything design?
Because I just want to understand what does good design mean on a website? What are the important elements? So I am curious, Charmie, we're going to look at 12 websites. What are the parameters that we will select when rating a website?
Yeah, generally there are many ways how you can rate a website, but you must have heard the word UI UX designer. So UI means interface, how it looks like, and UX is user experience, how it does what it's supposed to do. So generally these are the two most common ones, and a website can be very good at UX but not good at UI. So it's good to keep both in mind.
Okay.
Another thing is the delight. Like, how does the website make you feel? Is it making you feel any emotion? That is an important parameter also in websites.
And can we also look at the logo of the website?
Yeah.
Or the company. So basically it will be 4 parameters
Okay.
we'll look at. And so she will rank each website out of 40. And from there we'll see which website does well. Should we begin?
Let's start.
Okay. The first website that we are looking at is chess.com. It is one of the biggest chess websites. In fact, the biggest chess website in terms of number of people using it. You can see here, it says 250 plus million players. What are your thoughts?
Chess.com, I have seen this website before. Like, I sometimes play chess, so I have seen the website. On the first look, what I'm seeing is like a moving chessboard, which already makes me intrigued that, oh, something is happening, the game is being played. Second, the copy on the right hand side, it says it's the number one site is what I see. So some level of trust is coming in. Also, I like how the button is right dead center on the page, get started. That if nobody is reading anything, they know, okay, chalo, let's tap here. It's easy to find. Yeah, I see many things on the left that you can play, puzzles, learn. So it's good that there'll be some depth in the website, but if you just want to start without thinking much, you can just tap on the right and go ahead. So yeah, usability wise, it's looking very easy, simple to go ahead on the website.
And how deep should we go? Like, for example, the entire website is based on playing. Should we try and play a game?
That might get a little more complex if we go into all of the details.
So you're just saying, let's look at the front page.
Yeah. Let's say if someone is coming to play chess, I'm guessing most of the websites would be either chess analysis or chess playing, and we'll see how easy it is to go ahead and do that task, which is chess playing.
So here you would say that this website, on the front page, the UI, UX, the design and the logo, you'll think on this page.
Yeah, I would improve like very small minor things. It's feeling a little bland to me, like the background. I would have liked if the lower fold. So this is basically a fold. I can see some parts of it that is nice, but there's a lot of white space also. Maybe a few more elements would have been good. However, one thing which I like is they've used green really well. The colors are not overpowering on the page. Like this sign up green on the top, the chessboard was also green.
Yes. Green actually, once you see chess.com, like green color is very, very common because their logo also has a green pawn.
Correct.
And by the way, we scroll downwards, they have like improve your game with lessons. So start a lesson. Then they have play chess bots. Then level up with chess puzzles. Watch the best compete and play anywhere with the chess.com app.
Very simple to understand. Really like it. In fact, the design language is looking a little bit like Duolingo to me, where they have 3D icons, big text, very simple CTS. Yeah, I really like how easily accessible it is. I get to know, okay, I can either play, I can improve my lessons, learn or watch streams. And if you see, every fold has one button at least. So no matter where you are on the website, there is a way to move forward. Um,
Very interesting. So should we score chess.com?
okay.
Okay, so here we have chess.com. So in terms of UI, that's the interface out of 10.
I would give this an 8. Should I do whole numbers only or I can give a
Oh, you
8.5?
can do anything.
Okay.
Point is fine.
Let's do UI 8.5.
Okay. Then if we go to UX,
UX was very easy to understand. I would give it a
I'm going to hide the total for now. We can reveal it later so that our viewers can.
Sagar knows how to build the suspense.
Okay. UX, that's the experience, right?
Yes.
So it means like the interface is how it looks. The experience is when you touch it or you click it and so on.
Or do you know what you're supposed to do on the website? How do you experience the website? And I felt it was easy to go about it. It clearly told me it's a number one website. Go and play a game or learn. I would rate it very high on UX. I would give it a 9 or 9.5.
Wow. 9.5.
Okay.
And delight. How delightful was it for you?
The animation in the beginning was a good touch of delight. So, a static chessboard versus chess pieces, I saw there was a mistake which was coming up, a correct symbol which showed me it was the right move. There was some level of delight. But in the other folds, there was not as much delight. But one thing which could add in delight is the icon. The icons, if you see, were very well designed. They were 3D icons, there were good colors to it, which is generally not expected in a chess website. I would give it a 6, 7.
Okay. And then we have the logo. And chess.com logo we have at the corner
It's a
of,
pawn, green color pawn,
yeah,
right?
it's right at the top here, top
Yes.
left. So what would you give that?
1 green gives the bonus points. You use green perfectly,
You
and
like green a lot.
I think in the website they've used it with. Oh yeah, green. I like green as well. But they've used it well. The same color of logo is also in the buttons and chessboard. And yeah, great recall of pawn. The only thing is I don't know how many websites have a pawn as an icon. So if there's one touch of difference which could make it more identifiable, but I would give it an 8. Logo is easy to understand. Like someone looks at it, they know it's a chess website.
Okay, fantastic. So that was about chess.com. We'll reveal the total later. It's now time to move to the second website and the one which a lot of people in the chess community love. It's called Lichess.
Okay.
And Lichess is a website where you can play chess online. So after chess.com, it's the second biggest website to play chess. But also, just like chess.com has some other features like puzzles, learn, watch, and so on. So here's its front page, and what are your feelings?
Got it. Okay, in the first look, I feel there's a lot going on the page. Generally, a good way is that you know your next step, either it's highlighted with color or it's highlighted with hierarchy. Here, I don't know what I should be looking at. There's a moving carousel at the bottom. There's stuff on the left and right, and also the alignment is bothering me a little bit. These 3 buttons feel a little floating on the right. Is there a reason why this logo is here? Is this because of a watermark or some?
It's the Lichess logo.
But is there a reason it has to be on top or like some trademark or something?
It's their design.
Acha.
They wanted to delight, I guess.
Not delighting as much, but
And then they have donate button here, a swag store, and then somehow it's like some updates here on the
Okay.
left, and they have some tournaments that are going on,
Wow.
which is here. So this ends the page actually. There's nothing more.
Got it. And as a user, the main thing they would want to do is pick a format and start playing.
Yeah,
right?
I just click here, and by the way, I'm signed in here. Do you think me signing out will help? Because perhaps they know I'm playing.
yes,
So
yes,
let me sign out and then go to Lichess. But it's the
It's
same.
the same thing.
There's nothing that changed much.
So in terms of UI, let's see that first. It's cluttered in my opinion. And also if you see the colors, there's a yellow, orange, a blue, then a different blue or similar blue, and then at the bottom I saw two, three more colors. Like these icons have some icons have filled shapes, some are line icons. So yeah, not probably the most consistent looking website. Um, Second is there's something called the squint test. If you just squint on a website, there should be one thing which would be popping up. Generally, that is your main call to action or the main thing you want to see.
I can see the numbers in the
But there's again a lot of numbers, right, which you can click on. There's no one thing.
right.
I think they're also focusing on donate a lot because donate is in
Because
a color here.
it's a free website. There's
Okay.
no model like chess.com has a subscription model. In the same way, Lichess does not have that. You have to just donate. So it's completely free, by the way, for
Okay,
people.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so donate is coming out well, but there are ways where it can be made cleaner or the top one or two things can be designed better. In terms of UX, I feel there are a lot of things clickable. I would probably hover here first. This I feel is hidden. I don't know. It would be very hard for someone to figure out these are tabs and go inside. And in UX also, I would put one thing as like more common. I don't know in Lichess if people like playing against a friend or against a computer. If this is the most important one, maybe highlighting this a little bit more would be nice. So
They also have this thing at the bottom, which is that how many players are playing, and it's very dynamic, and how many games are in play. So I can see, oh, there are 85,000 people right now playing. Which
that's
is
a good
cool.
touch, yeah. How we saw in the other website, it was that number one chess website in the world or trusted by so many players. That instantly doesn't come out here. Like building that trust takes time. Probably I would want like a one-liner to explain what this is.
So somewhere
If a
at the
new
top.
person is coming, yeah, somewhere on the left. Also, I see this is some news ticker going on, probably.
Yes.
Okay, a lot of things.
Okay, so
ठीक
time
है.
to score.
Okay.
Let's go. So we have Lichess here. What would you give it on the user interface?
I would
That's
give
the
it
look of the website.
a 3.
Wow, that was very strict.
What would you think if, as the user?
Well, I use Lichess a lot, so I'm very used to it. So I'm a bit biased there. What is the UX score?
5, 6.
6, because you found the buttons and all easier to click and so on.
Yeah, I could find the buttons. There was no one prominent button, but buttons had affordance. If I went to it, you could know it's clickable.
Okay, delight.
I didn't find any delight in the website, sorry. So 0.
0.
Like if there's no delight, 1
Okay. Logo.
logo.
So their logo is at
It's
the
a
top
knight.
left there. It's a knight followed by lichess.org written.
It's nice. It's a minimal knight. Also, it's not the standard piece. So it's looking like it's in motion or very dynamic. I like the logo.
Okay.
It's also identifiable and minimal one color logo. Yeah, I think it's good. They shouldn't have put that logo on the buttons, which is a little much. But
This one in the
yeah,
right.
I would give it a 9.
Wow. Okay. So that's Lichess for you. Time now to move on to the next website. We have the OG website. This is not ChessBase India, but it's chessbase.com.
Okay.
And this is like a very, it started like 40 years ago.
Okay.
But they have, of course, improved it. It's a website where you can buy chess softwares and you can read chess news. These are the two main things. So this is what they have.
Got it.
And
Can we scroll a little
yeah,
bit?
these are the news items here. As we keep scrolling, it's like a never-ending scroll. No, it ends here.
Okay.
And then we have here on the right, I think some products of theirs. And on the top banner is their marquee product, which is ChessBase 26.
Okay. Got it. So in the first look, definitely I can see an article which is in focus. You said it's one article and second buying the software, correct?
Yes, it's a media like article. So right now the Prague Chess Festival is live. So they want people to watch it perhaps.
I can see the article, so it does give the feeling that okay, it's a news platform, like a chess news that's coming out. The overall website is looking a little old school. When was this designed? Like if you look at this search icon or these fonts, it feels like it was designed a few years ago or the latest
I think
revamp.
that they did earlier it was even more different, and then somewhere I think in 2016 or 17 they redesigned it, and this is where they came.
Got it. For the articles, it's coming out well. For the software, in fact, there's something called banner blindness in design, where people just feel that these are marketing banners. So if you open a Swiggy or a Zomato, you'll see those banners on the top. People have started becoming blind to them because they think, oh, there's some promotion or offer. If this is the primary thing for ChessBase, I feel it should have a better real estate, like maybe somewhere here or somewhere here, which doesn't look like marketing, but it's like, oh, we offer one of the world's best chess softwares. Yes, this is coming
Also,
out.
the thing is that here you don't know what ChessBase 26 is, right?
Yeah.
Because like when you went to chess.com, it said the #1 website to play chess.
Yes,
Like here it says expand your chess horizons.
which could mean anything. And start now means am I starting to play or what? Yeah.
Interesting.
Let's try the squint test here. If you squint, okay, I'm seeing
I can
almost.
see Divya.
I can see Divya first, and then this bright yellow,
Yeah.
and 4 red buttons, which means the user has to make a lot of conscious decisions. Like, should I go to shop? Should I go to start now? Should I take
Too
turn
many
mode?
call to actions.
So, how you say in life, less is more. I like in design that less is more, like scraping out a lot of things so that where there are fewer items on the screen.
Okay, beautiful. And they have the logo here. This is their logo, ChessBase. So just that so that you know, because we're going to score on logo as well. Should we score chessbase.com?
I just want to know why there are so many fonts,
Where?
like in general on this website.
Like this one is a different font, this one, then this, or what?
There are at least 7 different fonts on this page. Like
You know
1,
what?
2,
I
3,
don't.
4, 5, 6.
For me, it doesn't register that way that there are different fonts. I just feel like something's written.
As someone who doesn't go fully deep into fonts, how did you feel seeing this versus chess.com landing page?
No, I definitely feel this is more cluttered. Like but also this is a website I go regularly. I've
So
been
you
visiting,
just
so I
check it,
know
yeah.
exactly where what is. But it is for a newcomer, it could be cluttered.
Right. Got it.
Okay, time to score here and chessbase.com. What's your first UI, which is the look of the website?
I would give it a 3 again.
3. What about the user experience?
4, 5.
5.
A lot was happening.
Delight.
Tough one. Again, specific any elements did not see delight. Will have to be a little strict. I would give it a 0.
Can we remove 0 out of the element? Like we can give half or 1.
Are you giving grace points too?
Okay.
Okay, let's do 1. Let's do 1.
Let's do 1.
What did you find delightful in the saga, if I had to ask you?
I just feel like the entire that image that stood out of the player, and somehow that looked delightful, but it keeps changing.
What if it was a chessboard image? Would it still give you delight?
Maybe, I'm not sure, but I'm so biased because I've been going to chessbase.com for like 15 years now. So I think for me it's just a normal thing. Like I keep coming here. But I think you are the right person to give it delight points or
But
not.
also you find delight in everything in life, and I need to do that more.
No. This is really good because if it's not a good design, you don't find delight. So we stick to, you are the boss here. What about the logo of ChessBase? So the logo is basically, they wanted to maybe make it in a form of a diskette, because back in the day, it's a very old sort of a logo. So at that point, they used to give ChessBase program in a disk,
Like a
floppy
floppy
disk.
disk. Yeah, I can see that now that you mention it. So that's coming out.
But the world has changed now, and there are no floppy disks.
Correct,
But
because
they've
this
kept
was
it.
looking like an open book in some way to me, that's the cover. In the logo, actually, red with the black and white, these are not colors which are generally used together. But I like the chessboard being present and the name. The only issue with this is in smaller, generally, you don't write text within the logo because smaller logos, it's very hard to read within it. So then you have to find a different logo for that. The colors are too unique, so probably easily identifiable. I don't think other chess websites use red or a chessboard within it. I would give it a 6 in logo.
6. Okay, let me just have the scorecard here. 6 points. And there we go. Okay, time to go to another website. This time we go to the website of the World Body of Chess. That's FIDE.
Okay.
And here we have the FIDE website. And by the way, FIDE is the, like just how FIFA is there for football, FIDE is there for chess.
Okay.
So it's the apex chess body. And I guess people come to their website for different reasons. They want to read news. They want to know their rating because there's FIDE rating. They want to know the calendar, when are the next tournaments coming up. So yeah, majorly these, but there are a few other headers you can see.
Got it.
So
So there's
I'll
a lot
scroll.
of news, there are ratings, and then there are events.
Right.
Got it.
And you can see here, these are the, what do you say,
Tabs.
tabs or menu. And then when I bring my mouse here, something comes up, these ones. And then, oh, Vidit came, by the way.
Hey, with that.
And so there's news, there's a shop now which keeps scrolling here like this, but it's not just a shop, there are various things that keep scrolling. And then you have top players,
Nice.
and then there are world chess champions,
Cookies.
rookies here, and then their person for the day.
Oh.
They have, this keeps changing every day. I
Is
think
it
it's their
birthday?
birthday, so they find the people's birthday and put it. Then their videos here, I believe this maybe takes you to the YouTube channel, or yeah, these ones. There are a few more, and then they have FIDE commissions, because inside FIDE there are different commissions for different things related to important things in chess. And then official partners of FIDE are here,
Got it.
and this is the thing.
UI wise, it's starting to look more minimal than the previous website we saw. Like there are similar things, right?
By the way,
I see-
they revamped it very recently,
Okay.
like couple of years ago.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
oh, by the way, I forgot to say there's a social
Socials.
media buttons here.
This is also an interesting way to put it. Otherwise, people put it on the top, horizontal, or at the bottom. This is nice. It's always there on the screen. Yeah. I also see they've picked one color, which is this dark blue, and consistently used it for titles, for CTAs and buttons, which is making it very pleasant on the eye. So your focus is going on images or different posters which they've put.
And also the pictures they have used are nice.
Yeah, they're very consistent. Correct.
Do you think like a designer, like a experienced designer, has made this website?
Someone has put thought into it, yes. Like even small things, for example, corner radius of all of these is similar. I think if a designer wasn't making it, they would have missed out on these smaller details. However, if I see the alignment, for example, news more, the spacing between this is much larger, or this is not aligned to this. There are like UI tweaks which can be made better. But this section actually made me smile that they're celebrating someone's birthday.
Yeah, and I think I would be very excited if on my birthday, if I'm there or not to see.
Yeah, I know. Definitely a good touch. One thing which initially you showed here, I felt this is a little dated. Today we don't use tabs like this. It's harder to miss it if
Oh yeah.
someone
Oh, it's
doesn't
like
have
when
it.
you click on the top tab, the bottom
Appears.
sub tabs open.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Today we use drop downs.
I didn't even understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I thought for everything there are these consistent ones, but now I understand that they change when you click on the top button.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, I think they've done a balance of some good things in design, some areas where they're not up to date with like design standards and all.
Okay, so
Should
time
we
to
rate
score.
it? Yeah.
Let's go. FIDE UI, the look of the website.
UI would be a 6.
6. UX, your
Pretty good.
experience. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. It was a 7.5.
Wow. What about the delight?
The birthday element was a
Aha, that
delight.
gave you a delight. Okay.
I saw our friends Vidit and Guki, so that was also delightful, like seeing chess players. But a 5,
5. Not too much delight. Yeah.
not too much delight.
And logo. By the way, that's at the top there. Logo of FIDE is like this knight with those lines.
Is there a basketball behind the knight? I like it. I think it's giving a very professional look and feel, like almost like a trophy with a background and a knight. I don't know if knight is the most identifiable because even Lichess was using a knight. I would give it a 7.
7 points to FIDE. Time to go to our next website, and this one is going to be a very interesting website. It's called the Internet Chess Club and ICC. So the thing is, this one was one of the most popular websites to play chess, maybe 30 years ago or 25 years ago, and then it kind of went out of fashion. And then chess.com, Lichess all came over. But now they've revamped their website and they've come again.
Okay.
So this is actually their new website. I'll also sign out from here because then maybe it's more even, right? So
Awesome. Yeah, on the first glimpse, it's giving me very gaming vibes. There's a badge, or these are like levels or badges I can see. I can see like 1, 5, 10. That means you're growing in some levels.
where do
Yeah,
you see 1, 5, 10?
these
Here.
driver
Oh, okay,
achievements.
got it. The road to diamond. Make your first move with us.
Nice. And also, they've been very consistent with this bold font, like login, sign up. It's not a generic font. It's slightly stylized font, which is used everywhere in this established 95 ICC.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting take on it. People basically come here to practice and play chess.
Play
Yeah,
chess. I mean, this is the main thing.
love it. It's coming out very well also. Play on the original home of online chess, and like you mentioned, it was the early ones. Again,
they have a
adds
menu
credibility.
here.
Yep. Nice. This is not generally my style of designing, but I'm getting the vibe, like why someone would like this website and come here. Also, if you see, buttons are very easy to see. Play now is the first thing, biggest button, and then 2 small buttons if you want to practice or quest. And this is like a nice download your app carousel with 2, 3 things.
Okay.
It has an ancient plus modern feel to it.
Which is what, like, they want to maybe go for that. It's an ancient website, but now has come revamped.
Yeah. It's
So-
like how bakeries have this, we were established in 1856, but now different generations have taken over, so they have some newer touch, older touch. Got
Okay,
it.
so let's give it a score. For the user interface, that is the look of it, you give a.
I'll give it a 7.5.
Okay. And then for the UX.
UX would be 8.
Wow. And then for the delight.
In Delight, I noticed they have this shimmer on the call to action. If you open the website, you'll see this streak of
So when you try,
shine.
yeah, correct. Which makes you want to go near, yeah?
Yeah. And even the badges are delightful. Like if I see that I'm growing and earning these badges, there's some level of delight to it.
Okay.
It's good. Some thought has been put there. I'll give it again 7.5.
Wow. But what will give you a 10 actually in delight?
A 10 would be like a mix of someone either catching me off guard and putting something, or something very
Surprising.
personalized. Yeah.
Pleasant surprise.
Sometimes even a good line will make you or some witty copy can give you a lot of delight. It doesn't have to be fancy.
Okay. And what about their logo? I don't think we saw it very deeply. But the logo is here right behind our.
So
it's
the
there.
rook.
The I, the rook, and then CC,
Okay.
and then Esther. Yeah.
It's a little difficult to figure out how much the logo was. I thought only the chess club was the logo, but I think this is entire thing is the
Yeah.
logo, right? The font is very interesting. I love a good use of a good font. Rook. Yeah, slightly hard to imagine it in an app icon or like might not work in a lot of other places where it's scaling. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, so 6 points for the logo
Yes.
of ICC, and it's time to move to another website. This website is by my good friend. His name is Avetic, and the next website is by my good friend Avetic Gregorian. It's called ChessMood, and it's a main thing of this website is a video portal to get help you get better at chess.
Okay.
And so Avetic is on the left here of the screen, and that's his teammate Gabuzian, who's also a GM.
Which
So this is
country are they from?
Armenia.
Armenian chess players. Okay.
Yeah.
So you said this is a video platform, and up till now, what I've read, I don't see the word coming up. Video.
Courses. Basically, they teach courses.
So when someone looks at a website, the first thing they will see is this, the hero text. This is the hero section. This is the text, and then they will see this. So it says transform your chess with an improvement plan guided by grandmasters, which could be anything. It could be a one-on-one session, it could be a group session, it could be a video. So if it's a video and courses, I would highlight that more in the center of the page, even though it is on the top.
They do have other ways of improvement, so perhaps
Okay.
but I know that videos are their main bread and butter because they really put in a lot of time and effort into it. Although they are using now AI tools and all. So
Oh. And what happens when you click on learn more? Because learn more is a bit generic. Okay, they went to the pricing. You can start picking up your plan.
no, there's no price. Yeah. There's just information, no
But I think if
pricing.
you tap on that, choose your plan,
Ah,
your
yeah,
price
yeah.
might
Okay.
come up.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. There is some. Yeah, one or
Should I
two
go
more
back?
things. Yes, let's go back. I think one or two more things of what this does in the hero section might be good. But maybe people know these players. I'm not that much into playing chess, but if they know, oh, this is a trusted person, or we know him, it would be easier to. Oh yeah, this social proofing is right here. Probably this in the first fold would have been amazing. Like even the GM word is very hidden. Like if it was written here, like GM Avatech was little bigger next to the name, it would build credibility, and something like this in the first fold would give more
Total
credibility.
watchtowers is nice. Then you know that it's a famous website.
Yeah, and they've been in business for almost a decade.
And most effective method to improve your chess: watch courses by grandmasters, practice and apply your studies, fix your mistakes, raise your rating, go to the forum, learn directly from grandmasters, meet your coaches, success stories.
Okay. For these sections, titles are good. The font, the amount of text within that was a little much. Like today, people don't read title, subtitle, testimonial, all of this in one go. Can just highlight like one or two key things like watch videos, courses, puzzles. This is very good to have as well, like actual people telling how they like the website. So that's a good touch.
Okay, should we rate
Yeah.
chess mood? Let's go. So for the UI,
UI, I would give it a 5.5.
okay, what about the UX?
UX is simple, it feels a little dated, like how old school flows would be. The only reason I'm not rating it very high is I feel the copy can be better. The way the text is written, it's a little generic. I'll give it a 5.
Okay, delight. Did you find any delight?
Not really. Did you find any delight?
Well, when I played the India USA match,
Yeah.
Avetic was the one who actually trained me.
Oh.
Yeah, so for me, he's like very, very special. So I always, when I see him, I feel delighted.
Yeah.
But pure website wise, what do you feel?
Yeah, I personally didn't connect with like that feeling of wow or emotion. I would give it a 1.
Okay. This is a very tricky segment.
Hmm.
They have to delight you. And the logo is right at the top.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that Avitic would always say is that if you have the right mood, you play the best moves in chess. Like
Ah,
right mood leads to right move. Move to
nice.
move. So that's chess mood, and I think those two O's become like the eyes, and then there's a smile.
It's interesting. Why didn't he write that over here? It's so cool to know that if you're in a good mood, you'll play
Yeah.
good moves. Somewhere he can mention it on the website.
Mhm.
It's a unique logo. It's reminding me of the Amazon smile. I'll give it a 7.
Wow.
And also orange, he's used it well. Like I can relate orange to this website now.
Got it. Okay. Time to go to another website now, this time by our friend. You also know him. The name of the website is Chessiro. This is by Rakshit Singh.
Yes.
This website is very recent. I think he's built it 3 months ago. And this is the first page. I can't even scroll.
Okay. That's it. That's the entire hero section and the website. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I have briefly seen Rakshit's website from the inside after you sign in. But yeah, this is pure minimal website. Colors are thought out well, just based on the looks of it. The logo is very intriguing. I like the warp effect on the chessboard
So it
as
looks
well.
like a chessboard, but also like a globe.
Globe, huh? Correct. Improve your chess thoughtfully. At the top of it, I know, okay, if I'm a chess player enthusiast, I can improve my chess. Thoughtfully feels like it's hyperlinked. Okay, it's not. So generally, when you add an underline under text, it feels like it's a clickable thing. I thought this might take me somewhere. Start your see. This copy is also very nice. Like start your journey of chess.
So I feel like clicking.
Okay.
And then it asks me to sign up.
But one good thing he's done here is he's shown a glimpse of what you might see after you sign up. So if it would have been a blank page, I wouldn't know, oh, I can analyze my games or I have my profile. But now that he's added it, it gives little more incentive to sign in. That's a
Very
good touch.
interesting. Oh, I never thought. That's very sharp that you noticed it. Okay, not much to see here.
Yeah.
Should we rate it?
The other only thing would be, again, I feel number of fonts can be reduced. Chessiro font, and this font are
All are
different.
different.
Yes. You started noticing it too, Sagar?
Yeah, I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. This is not good, Charmy, to know this, and now I'll go to a website and start looking. अरे यार इतना सारा fonts.
आप रेस्टोरेंट जाओगे, आप मेन्यू में 4 फॉन्ट देखोगे तो लगेगा अरे खाने से पहले ये फिक्स कर देता हूँ. Okay. UI is simple, minimal. I'll give it a 7.
And UX?
UX, I feel, wouldn't be fair to rate this, right? Like, we didn't see.
Okay, there was get started,
Get-
and then when you click, there was a sort of sign up, but a little bit of a.
That was good. Like, if I feel like it's to get people to sign up, I would add 2-3 more pieces of information. Like, are you analyzing games? Are you showing me puzzles? Are you giving me videos? So that content piece was missing for me, but the interaction was good. Like, I would again give it a 7.
Okay. And did you feel delighted?
Yeah, I felt delight because of the minimalism. The color palette was very soothing. There was no over the top delight, but it was like a 6.
And the logo, I think you liked
We
the
like the
logo.
logo, yeah. Logo is memorable as well. I'll give it an 8.5.
Wow. Whoa, nice job,
Yeah.
Chessiro. And then we go to the website of our good friend Anish Giri. And he has just recently acquired Chess Monitor. So, what do you
Anish
feel?
has gotten a lot of website feedback from me on personal chat,
Okay.
but we'll share it publicly
you
also.
have to be like unbiased here.
Yes.
Like you're putting your designer hat on. So this website is mainly, if I'm not mistaken, it's you put up your games, you can prepare against your opponents, like it's written here, analyze your games, track your progress, improve your chess. Analytics for chess players.
Which is very good. I think the copy is coming out well. Like if it means you have to be a chess player already, and you are analyzing your game and getting better. Copy wise, it's doing perfectly good job. Remember how on the other side we saw some social proofing or how many people are using it.
Yes.
That would be nice to see. That is it new? Is it like 50 people are using it or 5,000 people? Oh, okay. It
So
comes
we
under
have
it.
all games in one place.
PNG spelling is wrong. Or PGN
No,
is
it's
something else?
PGN. It's
Oh,
the chess
sorry.
chess terms for
Clearly
database.
not a chess player.
30 billion chess games, search for players on different platforms and set bookmarks, access billions of games to prepare against opponents, masters database, 10 million games, and much more. Estimate your
I
FIDE.
take back the social thing. They've actually added 10 million games, so many other okay games again.
And
That's
they
a
have
good one.
made and hosted in Germany.
Nice.
Create account or view demo, and then they have something about Chess Monitor.
Got it. Can you scroll back up? So here, chess monitor is the biggest thing you see. In fact, analytics for chess players could have been larger because chess monitor is mentioned on the left. Where you want the, like I'm seeing, okay, I'm going to chessmonitor.com and then chess monitor is what I see again. One good thing is that they've used color minimally, like it's just yellow. But
I
again, this
don't like
is,
that there are too many fonts.
yes.
Suddenly becoming an expert, guys.
Slow and steady. Another thing on accessibility is this is a button which is in yellow, so you know it's clickable.
Ah,
But chess monitor feels like a button. Okay, it is clickable, but on the main page
but
it's
on the
not
main
clickable.
page it's not. But if you go somewhere else, then you can come back.
Got it. Yeah. Still looks a little old school design to me. Again, don't think it's been revamped in the last 5 years. The design is like the fonts and the layout is a little basic. UX
Okay.
is done decently well.
So UI
UI is 5.
5 UX.
Yeah, in hindsight, I feel I gave him more strict feedback on chat. It's not that bad, the UX. It was very clear. I'll give it a 7.
Wow. Delight.
Delight.
Did you feel any delight?
No things stand out in the top of my mind. Can you just go through a quick scroll again?
Okay, let me just get the website here.
Like these small animations would be delight. Yeah, like things moving, a little bit of animation. Yeah, the icons are thought out well, even if it's not very consistent. I'll give it a 4.
4 for your delight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And logo is something I'm not a fan
It's just a rook.
Yes. And
Chess monitor.
yeah, I think a lot can be done with chess monitor, analytics, graph. I would give it a 2 right now.
Okay, and now we come. I'm a bit scared now, Charmi, because we come to some websites that are built by ChessBase India themselves. We come
Let's
first
go.
to ChessRanga.
Okay, I see you there, Sagar.
Yes, and maybe I should sign out so that it's yeah. This is how it is.
Okay. Understanding Karo Khan from scratch. Your final destination to learn chess. Okay, from the get-go, I know that this is a chess learning platform. Courses, tactics, compositions, are these clickable?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Yeah, it's interesting. Like there's a minimal layout to it. Is the background thought like a chessboard? That it's a grid chessboard of sorts?
Could be. I did not think too much. Actually, our website was like we wanted to launch it like soon, and then this is what Adarsh, our team member, came up with.
Okay.
I don't know if he had help from other people, but
So again, being a little nitpicky, this is cropped from here and this is
the
here.
end.
Yeah. Which shows that somebody did not pay attention to where this would be aligned. I would have loved if this was, oops, sorry. This was aligned here. And like another beautiful delight element would be like if this text was aligned to the chessboard, it's somewhere overlapping in the middle, right? That'd be like, hey, nice. Chessboard plus text is aligned well.
Also, this new is in a different font.
Yeah. Yeah, like new is not a button, but it looks like a button. So what I would do is probably reduce the opacity of this so that it looks like a badge and not a clickable element. Yellow is the color of ChessRanga is what I'm getting. But here like this is clickable, full course
Yeah.
available. Oh, nice. Okay, this looks really nice. Yeah, I'll just complete that thought here. I feel there are too many things which feel clickable here. 25 chapters, Karo Khan, full course.
Yeah.
Generally, like adding a small addition to this would be an arrow here, where it feels like even if you add everything in the same color plus an arrow, it would feel like, okay, I can go in. I like the view also. It's very edtech. Like when you went inside, lesson one, lesson two, you broke it down. This is lovely, yeah. It's a mix of YouTube playlist plus how edtech websites look like. Nice.
Okay. Should we rate?
Yes. UI would be 6.5.
Okay.
UX was good. I from the get-go understood. I would give it an 8.
Delight.
Delight. I like the chessboard background. 4 can be better.
And the logo, it's right at the top.
Amrita had explained to me about the ChessRanga logo, how it's a knight and also there's a ChessRanga planet. So there's like a ring around it.
Chess on that planet.
Thought process is nice, but if you see in a smaller one, it's not identifiable. It just looks like a 0. I would reduce detailing on it to make it easy to see. I'll give it a 6.
Wow.
Were you expecting lesser?
Yeah, I was like expecting completely being ripped apart, but I think we did okay.
I'm not also being kind, I'm being very truthful.
Okay. Let's go to the next one. This is our main website. This is ChessBase India homepage. So this is our chessbase.in. It was our first website. We started in 2016 and it's been the same since then. So it's a little bit old there, but the main idea is that people can read news. We have a shop and we have a few other things that we do. It's here, and if you scroll down, you have the right bar where there are things happening. On the center there are articles.
After seeing ChessBase, the OG website, I have that baseline as comparison, so I could be biased, but this is definitely looking cleaner to me.
Okay.
Like if you scroll back on the top, the search, for example, is a newer search. The languages I had seen there was looking more outdated. I also like that there are only two, three things you have to focus on. One main article, some new launch which has happened, so you can shop that right here, and then emailer. So directly you go into the shop from here, right? And then you can browse inside. What's the main thing you want people to do? Do you want them to go to the shop?
Yeah, shop and read. I think articles, but
Okay.
yeah, I mean, shop is one of our main sources of revenue. So
That's coming out well. Is there a reason why you don't show how many viewers have read or liked an article outside?
yeah, no, I think we could. We did not think about it.
It'd be like, oh, 20,000 people have read this, so maybe I have
Like
an
YouTube.
inclination, yes, to like, oh, what is this for? Oh, I totally missed the left
Yeah.
social media.
I don't know if this is accurate though, but
Yeah, people read from left to right. Generally, when you read a book, you read left to right. So I completely missed this. I started from left, I ended here.
so it
Maybe you
should have
could
been on the
try
right.
swapping it. Maybe it works.
Got it.
And contact us and shop now are having similar prominence here if you see.
Contact us is basically below our video. So let me just show it. Yeah, this is contact us here. Okay. Okay, so maybe should we rate this?
Let's rate it.
Okay, so we have UI.
UI 7.
Wow. UX.
7.
Delight.
Delight. It's feeling more delightful than ChessBase India. But no specific segments of delight. I would give it a 2.
And the logo. Oh, we didn't see the logo, but our logo is here. It's ChessBase's logo, and then there's an India. So maybe the India is a more ChessBase India logo.
Yes. With ChessBase plus India, it becomes a larger logo. But the king and the Indian flag is a good touch. I also see the font, India is very Indianized font. It's very recognizable after seeing it on streams and merge. I would give it a 7.
Wow. Okay, and now time for us to go to our last website. This one is HelpChess. It's basically a website that was developed to raise funds for young Indian talents. And this is the front page. You can power Indian chess, join India's largest charity in our mission of supporting 1,000 chess players and be a part of Indian chess history. Contribute now or apply for a scholarship. We have some stats here, names of the people who contributed with scrolls. We are on a mission. There is some video backed by legends, and your support has changed lives. So articles where you could, when you click, it goes to ChessBase India, and some top players of Indian chess. Become a believer, nurture Indian chess, believer, support player to buy a laptop and learn with chess Indians. And big believer is 50K or above, support a player's long-term career, and support us as an organization. And then we have HelpChess scholarship.
Wow.
Apply and raise funds coming soon. And here are some details.
Got it. Yeah, very noble cause, and the website clearly tells me that okay, you can power chess. This is Prague.
Yes.
It's nice to see that people would have helped him when he was younger and now what he's doing in the chess world. Overall, just UI, seeing it, it's a little sharp on my eyes, like the yellow plus purple combination. I like if it was just purple and maybe this would be light purple. And this becomes a little much. Like here, I would love to see their contribution and name, but this icon is taking over my card.
Why is it there?
Why is it there? Correct.
I don't know. Celebrating.
हाँ, it's also a little repetitive, right? For example, अगर ये thank you believers हम इधर लिख देते, we are just thanking all of them, and just names with smaller icons. It would be much easier to read this together. Also like a counter of how much we've raised and where the money is going. Like if I want to get convinced.
So here there's how much raised is here, 2+ crores, and where it is going is here, these articles, but not prominently.
For example, you can say with what we've raised, so much has gone into, let's say, laptops, mentorship and books. So ऊपर से पता चल जाता है, okay, if I give 500 rupees today, maybe a chess player can get a book or something. The idea is to make it easier for someone to want to contribute so that they have trust it's going to the right place. Yeah.
Should we rate it?
Let's go.
Okay. So here we have UI.
UI, I would give it a 4.5.
Okay.
UX mein my only thing would be like here there was an element to add a little bit of delight, like you have the power to power chess in India. That would be like, oh, if I can contribute. UX I would give a 7. Delight, there was some iconography and good patterns. I would give 3.
And the logo is here at the top. It's easy to miss, I guess.
Yeah, this can be bigger.
But it's basically a king. The H is written as a king who's helping the pawn.
Love it. Who created this logo?
I guess Jeevan, Amruta, like a team of few people perhaps.
Yeah, I really like it. I'll give it an 8.
Okay, 8 here. Time for us to reveal the scores now because we've gone through all the websites. And Charmie, let's have a look here.
Is there any rating which you clearly don't agree with me? If there's any.
Oh, I think I agree with a lot of things. I just don't understand design so well. So I'm going to totally trust you on this. Out of 40, we have 33 points. For chess.com, it was the first website and it is the highest one. The second website after chess.com is actually Chessiro, who's got 28 points here. So Chessiro is at number 2. Then we have 25.5 for FIDE website. And then we have ChessRanga at number 4. Wow. Then we have ChessBase India here. Oh, by the way, I forgot. Internet Chess Club was at 29. So
That's second.
Oh, they finished second.
Yes.
Wow. Chessiro is third.
And then HelpChess.
And then we have ChessRanga, ChessBase India, HelpChess at a very close points. Lichess is at 19, Chess Monitor at 18, ChessMood at 18.5, and ChessBase is at 15. So this is how the scorecard looks like. And Charmie, thank you so much for reviewing all these websites. And guys, I'm going to put Charmie's website link in the description so that you can rate her website. And also, if you would like your website or some chess website to be rated by her, which we missed in this video, do write it down in the comments and maybe we can do a part 2 of this.
Would love to. Yes, let me know.
And also, I forgot, Charmie also has a YouTube channel and we are going to link that YouTube channel as well. So go and check out because there is some interesting content on her channel. If you are a budding designer, you want to learn about designing, then her channel is amazing.
Sagar, what did you learn about design from whatever we discussed?
I learned that font has to be consistent. That's the biggest learning for me.
Hopefully we'll see that in ChessRanga website or ChessBase India website soon.
Hopefully.
Let's go.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.